Hello everyone, this is Sokuna and welcome to episode 10 of Galaxy on Fire 2 after Supernova. So let's us dig right in. We still have the Bloodstar. We are on Pascal Inartu Fajar station in the Terran sector. And as far as I can remember, we still have some fugitives on the Nivelian mission roster to go. Do we have any missions? No. No one on the most wanted roster of the Terrans. So let us go to a Nivelian system and see what we can do there. And the next Nivelian system is like Suteo. So let's fly there. Using the car door drive, it is only a short jump away. And the pirates shall not disturb us. No. Engage. Also some hostiles here. What can those be? Yes, looks like pirates. And also not that interesting. Dock with an Hebrew station and watch the most wanted roster. We do have enough hull plating and shield, so we should be able to withstand that small opposition. There is new info on one more most wanted criminal available. That's what I wanted to see. So let's look at this info. This is Mr. Ganfor Kant, currently alive and with a bounty of 120,000 credits on his head. That's also what I want to see. He's currently departed from Inarionu. And he's traveling to Omuark from the Vulpes system to the Vanor system. Vulpes like the fox, and Inari. Inari are kind of sushi I very much like, and I can recommend that you try it if you manage to find a restaurant carrying it. Otherwise, look it up and make it yourself. Mr. Ganfor Kant is the leader of a small but dangerous group of Mydorian rebels who call themselves the Liberators, and who are responsible for a number of raids and attacks in the Nazla area. They are recruiting new members on a daily basis and keeping the authorities busy with all kinds of provocative and rebel-rousing actions, such as the illegal placement of ad holograms in Nivelian territory. Ganfor Kant is heavily armed and always surrounded by half a dozen of his underlings. Okay, so let's show on the map. From Vulpes to Vanor, so we have a little bit of car dooring to go, and I think the most efficient way would be going Vulpes to Vanor on his flight path. Okay, so let's go to Inari Ono Station and look for him. Inari Ono in Vulpes. Inari. Like I said, very tasty. It's contained with rice and sesame, and the Inari on the outside is a kind of fried tofu, which has quite a dark orange look. Very, very recommendable. But seldomly seen in the restaurants I frequently travel to. And on our way to Inari Ono in the Vulpes system, and there is some shooting going on. And I'm the target, and those are pirates, and I do not like them. That makes them a target practice for me. Okay. My shields are holding. That's great. There's not. Okay. They do not seem to be our target, Mr. Kant. And here another pirate, and there is still one hostile. Well, two more hostile targets in the area. Okay, this one is further away. Okay. Now he's in range of the turret, and now he's in range of my main gun. Correct, he was. Okay, what other targets do we have in the area? Here is a neutral Terran. Mr. Kant looked Nivelian or Midorian, so it might be that he's not one of those. But I do not know if he indeed is flying a Terran ship. So let's have a closer look. But it does not seem to be. Nope. So there's still one pirate over for target practice. Good, and the Terran did survive. So where is the system with the jump gate? Lopart, our next stop. On the way to Lopart, which is a bit more peaceful, at least for me. Looks like some Vosk are fighting some Terrans. Oh. Let's go in medias res and see if there is someone I'm interested in. Also, quite some asteroids, which look nice. And you have to do some more advanced flying. And they should do some more advanced target practice. Okay, some Vosk. And some Terrans, and they are fighting. And the music is the peaceful music, since no one is targeting me. Okay, but it does not seem that Mr. Kant is in the area. Or does he? Nope. So, let's fly to the jump gate and check his next route of travel. Vulpes to Vanor means Umbak is the next station. Umbak on the Vosk side of the border. Kitsuk. And our tractor beam has locked on to something which is now not in our cargo hold. Some of the mushroom shaped Vosk stations, which I quite like. You can see that they are large. Also some Vosk ships in the area. Freighters, smaller fighters or escorts. Nothing of special interest. Okay. So, this is also a Vosk freighter. containing 9 tons of meal. And I think we will continue our journey and search using the Tsuk jump gate. Now, 2 most wanted fugitives are left. When I got those, I think I will stop doing the Galaxy on Fire videos and concentrate on other projects like Amnesia, which you can already watch 2 other videos of that game on the channel, and so far I quite like that game. I will continue it soon, maybe in the next days when I find some time. Unfortunately, I do have to do my taxes, and being in Germany, this is not a trivial task. And I will do those this weekend after I have... Oh, cool. He jumped away. After I found Mr. Kant. Perhaps I will find some time, besides doing the taxes, to make another Amnesia video. And still, please comment what games I should do. And if I do like those games, I might try them out. As I mentioned before, I might try out Minecraft. Well, it's not so much a tryout. I know how to play Minecraft, and I did play it for some hours or days or more. And I do like it. I do not have that much plan how to do the nicest let's play about it. But I could start walking you through perhaps the Minecon agent server. Since I went to Minecon and I was an agent, I have access to a special kind of server where I was not yet connected to. So perhaps that might for a nice let's play video. So here is no fugitive, then continue our journey to Counter. Here Makesik contains the jump gate. Fly there, engage, and search the area. Also, perhaps I will return to Slender or to the full version of Slender. Some fighting is going on here. This is deeper inside Vosk territory, so who is fighting here? Does not look like a Vosk, at least not the orange shots. Vosk normally do have green shots, and there is a Terran here. What Terran is so deep inside Vosk territory and fights the Vosk and is not me? Okay. Someone who likes fighting. And someone who does not seem to be our fugitive. Kaboom! Oh man, those targeting algorithms should be improved by those guys at Fish Labs. Also, do you think we will get kind of Galaxy on Fire 3? Or will those successors like Galaxy on Fire Alliances be the rest we will see from that franchise? I for myself would very much hope to see a Galaxy on Fire 3. I'm not that into the multiplayer strategy game, and I also do very much hope that they do not overly stress the free-to-play feature. Last point of the journey, 1 hour. Did we miss Mr. Kant? Omwark is the last station, and it's also the one with the jump gate. Or is it back to Nivelian space and see if we find a new flight path? Ah, no, Mr. Cat. Time to cash in. Exactly. Also, there is a nice fact, which means I do now have 149 followers, which makes me shortly before the 150th, and I think in celebration of the 150th follower I will do a special video, and I think I will do a short video in the German language, which I try to subtitle for you so you can hear me speaking how I normally do speak. Okay, he is flying a Midorian ship, yeah, so you can hear how I do normally speak. And also I do hear how I normally speak, since I do not normally listen to myself when I'm not directly speaking, and listening to yourself is not so easy. The interesting thing is listening to myself in English is not so awkward or strange, but listening to myself speaking German, quite the contrary. Also, I mentioned that I'm normally speaking in a kind of German slang, the Swabian. I'll try to distinguish between normal German and Swabian German, or let's say I'm trying to speak some light Swabian. Okay, there is still one hostile target. I like the targets which are a little bit harder to hit. They make the situation a bit more interesting. Okay. Or do they always respawn? That seems that way. Okay. Yes, I think I will do a short episode of Galaxy on Fire with German language. Perhaps. Let's see where the last fugitive will be. But I think time should be okay to go after him in this episode. Activate the Cardo drive, do not jump to the void system, and jump to the nearest Nivelian system. Like a Gillon here. And engage. I do not want to overly stress it, but I could also switch that game to the German language. Do not know if I should want that, but it would be a possibility, since it is a multi-language. Okay, new info on one more most wanted criminal available. Great, great, great. This must be the last. Mr. Marlon Santander also looks Nivelian Midorian. He is still alive. Bounty is 140,000 credits. He departed from Amisto, Pan. He is traveling to Tornard in the Union system. Pan is near us. Mr. Marlon Santander is the wire puller behind the so-called Eanya revolt. He shamelessly exploited his function as a security chief of the Eanya area in order to pave the way for the Mido Alliance's takeover of the very region he swore to protect. Marlon Santander is highly dangerous and has last been seen navigating a peculiar green ship which seems not to be of Vosk origin. Okay, a green ship which seems not to be of Vosk origin. That is a nice hint. Emisto to Tornard. These also seem to be Terran systems. Let's show it on the map. Quite a flight path. Pan, Bunta, Behen, Weimar, Union. I'd say we take the opposite path, even if it means a larger card or jump in the beginning. Start and end is Terran, but in the middle there is Nivelian space. Okay, so let's fly to Tornard. Tornard in the Union system. For I encounter the Fugitive has proven to be a little bit more effective. So, energize the car door drive, 3 tons of energy cells invested. Let's go. Quite peaceful around here. Let's look after a green ship. Those Terran ships do not look green to me. The freighters also don't. And what's that here? Also a Terran ship. So Mr. Santander is not here so far, it seems. But where is the jump gate? Here is Kappa, and go there. Okay. When there is a pattern, I think the last of the most wanted pilots fly special ships, which I can then buy in Loma. Nice idea. Let's see if his special ship is a nice one also. The Bloodstar is also such a ship. Okay, next stop Weimar. Take the inner station and energize there. Okay, lots of bogies. Also lots of fighting bogies. Those look like my Dorian ships. And I got some booze. Yes, fight. Okay, and there is Mr. Santander. Fighting a green ship, which looks very Midorian to me. Okay. Great that we got him that fast. Now, question is, what games are also out there? in this really nice genre. I think I surely would like to continue playing such a space game. I could perhaps have a shorter look at
A job well done.
the original Privateer in a DOS emulation. Like I said, I really liked that game. I could also take a look at some older DOS games. Perhaps I'll have shorter episodes about them. Perhaps some episodes about one about strategy. But strategy has to be done with weaker ships and more intelligent enemies like those here, or at least the enemies have to be a little bit harder. So either I would start that game anew, where I do not have that great a ship, or take another game where you do have some weaker basic configuration. What do you think? Also, which games are in that League of Galaxy on Fire right now? And the next times I think some games like Rodina are promising, or the new one from Chris Roberts, Star Citizen, if, and that's a big if, this will appear on the Mac. Also the Elite Dangerous, which will, by the way, appear on the Mac, looks very promising, and I will want to play that game. In fact, I pre-ordered it already. And a game which is very elusive and I would extremely like to play is 10 to the Sea from Mojang, but right now it does not have any indication that if or when it might come out. Like I said, if even an alpha version comes out on that, I'm ready for it. And my Mojang account already has one of the elusive keys for that game. Okay, so let's dock with Enar Station. The fighting is going long enough. Malon Santander's ship Gator Custom is now available on Quinera Station in the Loma system, like I thought. Okay, this makes the official end of Galaxy on Fire 2 after Supernova. If you have any idea or suggestion what I should continue, well, I for myself could continue Galaxy on Fire 2, but it might become boring for you to just watch me amass money or buy one or the other fighters. So I'd say have a nice day. We will see each other again, perhaps in another video. In any case, in our German video, which will be the official last video of Galaxy on Fire 2. So have a nice day. We will see each other. See ya!